What's up guys, Cloudie here, checking in with the long-awaited 2nd January patch for king_raid. Let's just get right to it, see what Vespa has in store for us. As a quick forward, the game right now has a lot of issues. The biggest, most glaring one being that you cannot download it at this point from the Google Play Store. So if you have an Android device, you are kind of screwed. It is downloadable from the Samsung Galaxy Store, or if you have an emulator, then you can use the APK file, which will also be linked in the description of this video through the official post of Vespa. Of course, you shouldn't download APK files from anywhere else unless you know what you're downloading. But okay, let's see what we have. Of course, the main part of this patch is Lucikiel, the daddy of Ezekiel. Not gonna go into too much detail about him. He kind of seems like an upgraded version of Ezekiel, mainly auto attack focused with some PvP utilities. Maybe we'll see. I would say if you really, unless you really love him, like a certain someone that I know, then you should just wait for like the spenders to test him out and then see whether he is worth your resources or not. He does look cool. Comes with his, of course, step up summon, the new trend with Vespa since last year. He has one basic costume, which is like his normal looks, and then the step up one, which is this one. He doesn't have another costume as of yet. Speaking of costumes, we receive a new set of casual costumes, which is, as you can see, Tanya, Shea, Grammary, Urzi. We have Mora, Lucius, Crow, and Mitra. The biker gang is kind of cool. Tanya also looks cute with this set. Also in game with the weapons, it's kind of hilarious that her weapons are bigger than herself. Yeah, all of these are kind of nice. I'm not quite sure if Lucius really fits the biker gang team, but who knows, maybe. Yeah, not bad at all. And they come, of course, with these signature motions. They all run around with bikes. As said, I hope we do not get pay mounts next time. Let's see. The special dungeon for Reheat and Repeat has been extended until the 2nd of February, so you can keep doing your daily runs with this dungeon and get some extra rewards, which are the soul fragment selectors, or the all fragments, which is kind of nice. I like me some freebies. Improvements to world boss content. So this is something that Vespa promised. Basically, you no longer get keys for world boss. You can run as many times as you want, and your highest score for the day will be counted, which is nice because it means that if you mess up a run or forget to reset in the last second, which I tend to do sometimes because I'm an idiot, then you have not scuffed yourself for the day. There is also a daily achievement which gives you rewards based on how much the maximum damage you dealt. So if you get to like 1 trill, then you get 10 times 100 crystallized power, so 1000, which is quite nice. And this is like a daily achievement, so that's quite alright. All in all, this is a quality of life change for world boss, and yeah, I'm quite happy with it. They also added 3 new artifacts. Let's see what these are. The first one is reduces the targets, when there is one enemy, reduces the target's hero rate by 10% and increases own damage dealt to bosses by 10%. So this is something for yourself with a hero reduction, and I think it stacks up to like 25%. So not terribly high, but and also I believe the damage dealt to bosses is the same layer as what Veronica gives, the exact same buff, so it may not stack too well with her if you are already running her. But if you do not, and if you're running a character that does not have boss damage, then this could be quite nice. Also heal reduction for things like trials or say Galgoria can be quite good. So all in all, not a bad artifact. Let's see the next one, Belt Ornament of the Deep. So at the beginning of the first battle and every 30 seconds, reduces damage all allies take from enemies by 20% for 3 seconds. Now this scales up all the way to 50% at 5-star, but the timer doesn't go up. So seems like a counter to those annoying burst heroes in arena, like say Dark Lord Castle, who will sometimes instantly one-hit your half of your team. Also, this effect is irremovable, does not stack. Each time the effect expires, dispels negative effects from all allies. So kinda sounds like it's made to counter stuff like Dark Lord Castle, or say maybe even Rebel Clouds. So yeah, not bad for arena, especially the dispel. and the fact that you cannot get one hit, but it's like only 3 seconds, so interesting time around that. Now if you just delay your cast by that much, then you can still one hit everyone. But who knows? In arena, 3 seconds can be an eternity. So yeah, PvP artifact. I don't really see where else you would use this really. Let's see, Abyssal Breath. So this is for Xenadus, or from Xenadus, I guess. Increases damage dealt to non-hero enemies of 2 allies with the highest attack, excluding self, by 5%, and heals HP of all allies equal to 2.5%. So the damage on this one goes up to like 12%, I believe, or 10 something, and the healing goes up to equally, but the timer the healing I think stays, but the timer decreases, so it will heal more often, which can be nice for those long battles where you need a constant healing on auto, like say Galgoria, where if your shield breaks you might die, or like Siegfried, where you do not have shields, and this can be quite nice. And also you can put this like on someone who would have high attacks, say a Mediana or a Fallen Frey, but without themselves stealing the buff. And with 2 allies getting the buff, this can be quite nice. It's not a terribly big buff, but it's a buff, and buffs are always good. When there is one enemy, increases heal rate by 2. So if you're fighting a single target, say Galgoria, then this will heal even more. That's quite nice all in all. So not a bad artifact, I think. It broadens the options you can bring as support artifacts, which has been kind of being narrowed down to a certain few. So not a bad stuff, not a bad thing at all. Okay, this is my favorite part of the patch. Increases the chance of soul stones from soul judgment with Kain. As you can see, the chance went up from 15% to 20%, so like a 5% change, and they took it away from the purple eaters, so 25% for purples now instead of 30%. All the others remain unchanged. All in all, that's like a good change. They did say that they will not make soul stones like a common occurrence item, but still it's a buff. You get more of them, so that's quite good, I believe. Now my only caveat is that it would be nice if they also change that when you are getting these, you would get a slightly larger number, so you feel a bit less disappointed when you did not get a soul stone. And I don't think that would be terribly game breaking either, because let's admit, like one one yellow or one red is like a drop in the pond. It just really doesn't help you much. And from my most favorite, we go to the one that I like the least, the second coming of Line Friends Raiders. So again, line pets which you can only buy for real money. I really do not like this trend with the game. Please Vespa, stop this, it's not nice. They do come with some specific rewards. The numbers themselves aren't terribly big, but for instance, let's see this one. It increases Shock Me rewards by 10% for the selected ones. So yeah, 10% is not a small number, because this is something you run regularly, it adds up. So yeah, that's kinda nice. Increases bonus stamina, that's not that terrible big thing. Discount on soul vapor ether injection and enhancement. My question is this just gold discount? They don't really specify this, I think, but if it's gold, then it's like alright. If it's also the ether cost, that would be OP, but I think it's just gold. And then increases gold gain from battles, and they do say here that this is only for like the normal gold gain, and it doesn't apply to dispatch battles. And also these extra bonuses do not scale up, while the other ones do. So I'm still not a fan of money only items. That's not really good, I believe, for the half of the game. And yeah, especially when they come with like pretty strong bonuses. I'm not against pets themselves, but I just don't think they should be money only, or if they are, then they should not bring in-game bonuses, because that just makes the game more pay to win. And this is something that Vespa has been criticized for repeatedly, and they always promise to like try and close the gap a bit, and then they do stuff like this. So yeah, that's my rant there. And there are also some accessories, and then some fixes, like Lucikiel being changed from warrior to wizard in the tower and stuff like that. The new solo ranking challenge rage, which the raid, not rage, challenge rage, okay, Satria. And there are some bug fixes. The main interesting one is that it seems that in certain cases, Grammary had the perk applied, where the extra damage applied, where even when there was more than one enemy, so this might affect her numbers going forward. I have seen some videos and info about her doing reasonably well in like Trial of Sky or like even Velkazar, but that might be changed now if that was indeed because of this perk being applied in those contents. So we have to see, and then there is some modeling fixes and stuff like that, or like wording fixes. Nothing really fancy. My favorite part still is like the updated soul stones. We'll have to test it out because I have like 40,000 fragments, so that will be coming up. Let's see, we have Lucikiel, of course, going through his skills and stuff. I said I don't really want to get into this right now. He seems fairly good. Also, Melee Wizard is kind of interesting. I got to try him on Flow, see how that works, so that might be coming up soonish. We'll have to see about that. But yeah, he seems decent, especially has a lot of auto attacks and ignore defense, which is always good. But yeah, wait for the spenders to test him out before you make a judgment call, unless you are really in love with him. Now with Lucikiel, of course, come a bunch of events. The hero review event, this is like do a screenshot of him, write a short review and post it on some of your social media, then participate in this survey, link the post itself. The reward is 30 stamina potions. To be honest with you guys, I'm terribly lazy to get more stamina potions because I'm already swimming in them. But if you are short on them, maybe this is like a small thing you can do. Obviously, this is like free advertisement for Vespa. I'll probably skip this one because 30 stamina potions. Now let's see what else we have. January's event. So this is, of course, as I called it, if I spend my rubies, then definitely we are getting the 50k spending event. So yeah, this is the usual event. Spend your rubies, get some extra rewards. At 50k, you get a 2-star unique weapon ticket, which is, again, they have removed the Lua weapon ticket, which was for NPC weapons too, and replaced it with a 2-star unique weapon ticket. So that's kind of a dick move, Vespa. I'm not really happy about that, but yeah, that's what it is. My alts will like the unique weapons and all the other stuff. And my main, I might just skip this right now. I could go up to 50k rubies if I really wanted, but I'm not that hyped about more unique weapon tickets, so may not do this at all now. But my alts who have been hoarding rubies forever are super happy now, especially the EU one. So yeah, here are the rewards. Again, this is lasting 2 weeks, so you have plenty of time to spend your rubies and get some of the rewards. The normal artifact ticket is not too bad, like you can get the books and whatnot, so that's quite nice. The rest is like cage, random soulstone ticket. Yeah, whatever. Let's move on. There is a progression event for Lucikiel. So basically, there is a daily mission to spend stamina. If you spend over 1,000 or 1,000 stamina, then you will get like 12 points, and we have 2 weeks to do this. So that's like 168, I believe, which you can get just from the daily missions. So that will get you like somewhere here on the bar, and this part resets every day. And there is one special part which you get for Lucikiel. Acquiring him will get you 50 points, and then using special summons in the shop will get you some. If you get gear from the special summon, that will get you some, and then transcending and leveling Lucikiel will get you some points too. If you do all the summons and stuff, you can complete this like within 2 days. If you do not, then yeah, you will need to do some pulling and upgrading Lucikiel, but it should not be too hard. And the final reward is a soulstone for Lucikiel. There is also like where is the rewards? Normal artifact ticket, protection of the God King, reforged tickets, and yeah, that's a good rewards. And for the most part, you just need to get Lucikiel and then like transcend him, and also to spend some stamina daily. It should not be too hard, and the rewards are good, definitely worth doing. Let's see what else we have. Hero Awakening event. This is starting today. Ruined Preserve cost discount, and double kinship rate, which is starting tomorrow on Wednesday. So not too bad. some of the usual stuff, and this one I really like. And finally, it has been set so that you do not really need to be spending to be able to complete these rewards or get all the rewards, so that's quite nice. Moving on, there is a Soulstone Summon Week event. Now this starts next week on the 25th of January. Basically, you just have to log in and get some daily rewards. Protection of the God King is nice, Late of Trial is nice, and you get some extra fragments for those Soul Judgments. That's pretty nice. All in all, good stuff. Freebies are always nice, and all you need to do is that you actually log in. So yeah, good stuff. Let's see, there is an extra event with Buria. This is for you, Yon, I guess. You need to like sort out which costumes are displayed on these magazines and then fill out a form here. And for participating, you will get a summon and you can get a costume ticket up to 2020 Halloween. The rewards or the answers are already there at the bottom of this post, so should not be too hard. Freebies are nice, so that's all good stuff. Moving on, there is like a Republic of Grey revenge match where this is like a Facebook event where you need to like do emotes or the reactions to the post itself, depending on which team you cheer for. And then at the end there will be a coupon code that will be revealed based on the team that wins. Yeah, usual social media advertisement stuff from Vespa. It gives a coupon, so yeah, should be alright-ish, and even if you don't participate, the coupon will probably be shared around the community, including myself, as I do that usually. Special shop, of course, this is like the longest post. I scrolled through it and yeah, it's the usual stuff. The one thing that caught my eye is this World Boss New Artifact random package. This costs like $30, a bit under 30 or like 25, depends how you convert the rates. I see it in my own currency. So this will give you one random artifact of the new ones, which are not too bad. But this part is the interesting one. So on the second and fourth purchase, you can purchase Lua's artifact ticket for free. Now Lua's artifact ticket usually also involves event artifacts. So yeah, I mean like 50 to 60 bucks for a Lua ticket with 2 of these extra ones. That's not too bad. If you want to spend and if you are lacking in artifacts, then this might be decent. Of course, you could just get like 2 of these, which might not be that good. But yeah, I mean, if you are considering spending, then maybe this one. But again, I do not advocate for spending. I never do. So that's that. Known issues. Now this is an incredibly long post. Issues with iOS devices, with like the tutorial and statistics buttons being gone. I just noticed this after reading. With certain some is not working or being wrong. It's really long, and we might just see an emergency maintenance. Also, most of the stuff does work in game. Like we did not have the special summon or the step up summon for Lucikiel, and it just popped up after a while. So we'll see. And also, meanwhile, I'm being told that the download also works from the Google Store now, so you might be able to get the game in the meantime. And finally, of course, here is the APK file. I will link this into the description of the video so you guys can update your emulators. So that's it. The main part of the patch is of course Lucikiel, but I'm the most happy for the Soulstone updates because I've been hoarding ever since the November post that mentioned this one, and finally we get to see those, so expect that in a day or two. Alright guys, let me know what you think. Are you hyping for Lucikiel? Are you gonna get him? I'm most definitely gonna try him at least on one of my alts. And yeah, that's it for today. This has been a very long video again as usually. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cloudie out for now. Bye bye.